Hey everyone, welcome back to probably the last installment of Trains and Railroads. Today we're hopping on our switcher power. Gonna spot up our two imaginary customers today. Gives us a different perspective of the yard, seeing rolling stock other than coal cars. I got a couple log cars, a handful of box cars. So these have all been switched out for our customers to be spotted in order. Make a quick trip through the crossovers onto the main line, and then we'll shove them into the customer spur. If you notice here, the map actually lets you see your movement actually moving. Kind of a neat feature, just you have no idea how fast you're going. Unfortunately. A beautiful sunset. It is about 1800 in game. Not the best spot. We probably could have spotted them a little bit closer to the end of track, but that's good enough. The customer can move them. I'm not sure if I like the customer spur way out here. Maybe I'll move it. Not a big deal right at the moment. Let's get these boxcars dealt with. A little bit longer of a jaunt here. Take them all the way to the west leg of the Y, I guess. See the little warehouse there out on the horizon. And maybe one day I'll get the camera controls figured out. Making our way around the Y. Always a good day on the railroad, because it could always be worse. grab that switchback and let's get out of here. I did actually end up adding a significant amount of track. I think I mentioned it previously. The max track section, or allowable track section, was 130, so I definitely maxed that out, adding some length of run to the coal mine. I think it's fairly realistic, but I don't know, in game I don't know if it's 100%. I timed it for what I added, doing 25-ish miles an hour. It took about 11 minutes to get from the outer main track switch of the yard to the loop on the coal mine, that switch. It took about 11 minutes. So that works out to be about 4.5 miles. It seemed way longer than 4.5 miles. 4.5 miles is, I mean, that's not very long. Some sidings are over 2 miles long. So it's nice having that little extra. I think in game it can also be a nuisance because I just want to get somewhere. But I think overall still this game was fairly well developed. I did add a little switching stub track here because I didn't want to run all the way out to our spawn track to potentially swap or to switch out the boxcars. I do have 2 or 3 more sitting in the yard, so I could have some sort of operations. That's it. That's how it's done. Just like that. Throw some brakes on. Release test. Pop the power off. And stop for some beans. That's all we have today for you guys. Nothing too exciting, but at least it shows you a little bit more of the game, a little bit more of what I did in it. Right back at where we started, actually, how it all began, where we came from. Geez, we've come so far. Not really. Before I let you guys go, though, I did try something I was thinking about for quite a while. It was actually distributed power. So this was kind of painful, getting this grain train loaded. I loaded it in about 3 different sections, and I have built a 40-car coal train, which doesn't seem very big. In game it looks impressive. I know. Just gonna leave it at that. It's a big, long coal train. Like, yeah. But this is something, like I said, I wanted to try for a while. It definitely empties the yard out, and the yard doesn't look very good. But this is just a for fun thing. We'll hop in the cab here, and we won't quite go straight to throttle 8, but I was super excited when I put this thing all together, and I did see the exhaust way back there. We got them all moving. Oh yeah. That is cool. I'm glad you can do this in game because that's pretty cool. Yep. It's the little things, guys. Yeah, don't forget that headlight. So I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with this. You know what unloading a coal train looks like. So I'm going to head out, cross over onto the main, and we're going to unload this. Load it around, load it up again. There's a wicked little Chinese food restaurant in the little coal town there. So wanted to check that out. I kept hearing good things about it. But yeah, anyways, that's it. That's all. Probably going to be on hiatus again for quite a while, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Until next time, take her easy.